Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, people? It is time. It is time. It is time. Going live. Gun the hookah here. It's been a minute since done a smoke session, just getting things back together again. Um, Hopefully y'all can rock with me for a little bit. I know some of y'all been traveling and doing things and shit like that. Holiday. But definitely rock out because we gotta have a good time. I got a good guest. We're gonna talk black health and different foods and stuff like that. This brother I've known for a minute. He is definitely doing things. He's definitely changing the scope of eateries. Um, no animals, right? So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. But without further ado, when y'all come up in here, please rock out. Welcome to my joint, Chef Frederico, aka Plant Supreme. Shooter, what's up? What's
What's
going on, man? I see you got the hookah, man. I see you.
I had to represent. I had to.
No, no question, no question, man. Just waiting on some people to come up in here real quick. Shooter, what's happening? Happy Father's Day to you too. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, and to all you kick-ass single moms. Sit your ass down because your day was last month.
Yeah, they
So
had it already. And they dairies every day anyway.
facts. So we got at least get one. Let's get one for the
One.
fellas. So, but anyway, Fred, what's good with you, man?
Man, life is good, man. Just hanging out, just chilling, relaxing a bit.
No doubt, no doubt. We're gonna get into some good conversation because I know. Let's see. Is there a little? Is there echo? Anybody? Is there echo? Okay, no, that's good. Make sure we good. Make sure no feedback. Okay. All right. Cool. So let the people know who you are, man, and how you got started on this journey.
Yo, so pretty much for me, I've been in the last like over 15, 20 years. I lost track. Well, really, I stopped counting. But I've been, doing the chef thing for a minute. For a minute now, went to culinary school, did all that, started working for a couple of different concepts. But for me, being in kitchens for a long time, I just noticed it. I started noticing from even myself, like the food that I was preparing and serving, just wasn't really nourishing for the body.
All right.
I'm saying? So I picked over the years working in the industry, I picked up a lot of weight. And then I just noticed that when I started hitting my 30s, it really started dawning on me like, some of the health problems I began to have.
Okay. Like what? Give a little joint. What you
Uh,
going?
what really opened my eyes to it, I took a job to work on a cruise ship in Hawaii. And
Okay.
so I had to take a physical for that, like a full physical, like where they check everything. So the sign part of the deal was signing the contract because I signed the contract for a year. You had to pass a full physical.
Right. Right.
Oh, where they went in there. I mean, I never had a full physical to that extent to where I mean they literally checked everything. They pulled my blood. They checked me. They checked my liver. They checked my cholesterol.
Wow.
Like anything imaginable, they checked because once you sign that contract, they just want to make sure they're getting somebody that can handle the workload. So
Right.
when I did it, the nurse came back and she was just like, you have protein in your urine. I was uneducated and ignorant to that. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't even know it was a thing. So anyway, long story short, pretty much I started looking. I was like, I was really overweight. I probably was weighing 50 pounds more than I weigh now. I was up in my 200s, like 230, 220, 220, 230. And mind you, I'm only 5'8". So
Right. Right.
so I just so that's what really started opening my eyes. This was about I say this was about it was over 10 years ago, probably about 15 years ago. That's when I was like, oh, okay, hold up. So I just noticed that was just really diet. That's all it was. Once I started doing my information, checking my fact checking, and it was just what I was putting in my body. It wasn't like I wasn't exercising as much as I do now, but being a chef, you on your feet 10, 12 hours a day.
Right.
And it was mainly, and I should have been keeping if I was been eating right then in those days, I would have had those health problems. And that's all it
Right.
was with me.
All right. Cool. So you started. So that's when you started completely. You cut cold turkey meat, or you just like reduced what you were eating.
So what I did at the time, I had stopped eating red meat. You know, at that time, I stopped eating red meat and I eliminated chicken as well. And those were the first things. I never grew up really eating pork. It was never a thing in the household that I grew up in, so that wasn't
Right.
a problem for me. You know, getting off that, but you know, it was definitely red meat. I haven't had red meat in over 20 years now for me, and then
Wow.
chicken in over about 15. That's when I stopped eating chicken. And the last thing to go for me, which was because I've been 100% plant based for the last 9 years, so the
Wow.
last go for me was seafood.
Oh wow. So you eat nothing that swims, flies, crawls.
Nah, like one of my idols say, Dick Gregory. You know, he says he don't eat anything that has sex or poops.
Damn. So you cut all that shit out.
So yeah, I had to, man. And you know, once I did, immediately certain things started happening naturally. Like you know, the weight came off. That was the first thing to go. You know, my energy level spiked up. You know, that was the second thing. And then I just started noticing. I just thought my skin was clearing up. You know, I just got. It's like I found the fountain of youth. You know.
Right. 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 Man, shit. I need to get up on that shit because God, I need to knock this weight off, get my skin right too. Goddamn. Shit. But I guess it's an extreme amount of discipline that does come with that. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, by no means it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, you know, I didn't have those cravings. You know, it wasn't you know, you're gonna go through that naturally. You know, I had my cravings for, you know, my fish sandwich. Everybody, I love fried. I ain't gonna front like I'm a chef. I love food, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I love preparing food for people and you know, I love fried fish, you know, a fish sandwich. I love you know, I love eating that you know, that type of way at one point in my life. You know, I'm not going to sit up here and act like it was all easy, but that first 30 days for me, once it was over, you know, everything stopped. And then when I would crave something, that's when I would go ahead and just, you know, that's the chef in me. I would go in there and would recreate something using, you know, mushrooms or, you know, with fish, it's easy to, you know, it's easy to do a couple of fish dishes using different type of ingredients like artichoke. Mushrooms are a good way to do fish substitute. Obviously, tofu as well. But there's certain things out there, and nowadays everybody, all these companies have, you know, these what they like to call like transitional foods, which really I'm not a big advocate over because you know it's processed food. It's processed food. You know,
Right.
not good for you. But there's a lot of ways where you can get creative with plants and you know and do it from that point. Like well, mushrooms are a great substitute that you could recreate a lot of different things, and that's where I got creative in the kitchen, brother.
Nice. So you've been doing it so you've been cooking for a long time, but you really transitioned in the last decade into plant based. So you probably use mushroom. I hear you use like mushrooms, artichokes. You use any soy? I heard things about like there's different. What I hear from shout out to Melanated, she did the vegan thing for a little bit. Um, there's certain different kind of vegans, right? What I'm assuming, or at least how it's prepped, how the food is prepped. I'm new. I eat if it's sex and poop, I pretty much ate it
Yeah, yeah.
all over this planet. So what are some of your main outside of mushrooms? Do you use like soy, or do you kind of fall away from it?
Yeah, I'm you know I'm not really super extreme when it if it has like soy in it. Like I will mess with it, but just not a lot. You know, I sometimes like I love tofu. I like tofu, for sure, and I like some soy proteins out there that I might use. You know, like TVP is one of them. You know,
Okay.
it's texturized protein that I use, and sometimes they have soy in it. So there's a lot of different soy products. I'll drink some soy milk occasionally. You know, I'm not really super extreme. I don't get into all that. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm not the type of person to tell people what to eat. You know, I
Right.
do what's best for me. Now, if you ask my opinion, is this good or is that great? Then yeah, I'll have a conversation about that. But I'm not gonna tell people, oh, don't eat soy or don't do this, don't eat chicken or don't do that. My recommendation, I always tell people, don't take away something, just introduce your body to different things. And the more you do that, it'll start slowly but surely pushing the other things out.
Right. Right. Shit, man, that's some good stuff. Because we're talking. It's Father's Day. We got Juneteenth tomorrow, representing Juneteenth, right? So, and we know it's about freedom. So this is a thing for Black man, especially Black man health, is about getting us to change our lives so we can free ourselves from ailments and obesity and just age, right? Because we're gonna get older.
Yeah, right.
That's not gonna change.
Right.
Right? But we could live longer, or at least in the time we are here, we can live better.
Yeah, quality of life.
Right. So that's the freedom that
Yeah.
we're going to talk about today. And that's why I'm glad you're here talking with me, man. And so we talked about certain foods you eat. We talked about your journey getting into it, starting off. Man, let's get into your chef work. Let us know where you've been before you started the vegan thing, and to this point, who have you worked for, and where have you been in this world?
Man, like I said earlier, and I mentioned I was on a cruise ship, so I worked. That was with Norwegian Cruise Line. They're one of the biggest cruise lines in the world, actually. That was one of the first the international. I was stationed in Hawaii. We did that. So I lived in Hawaii for a year. That was a really great experience for me. A lot of hard work, but great experience.
That's what's up.
More recent companies that I work with that helped me along this journey too. As Flower Child, that's a predominantly farm to table restaurant. Great opportunity experience. True Food Kitchen was a great experience for me. But now I work with a company that is 100% plant based, and we're opening the first elevated fine dining restaurant here in Atlanta in a couple of weeks. Actually, we'll open up June 30th. The name of the restaurant is called Planta.
Planta?
Yes, and I am the executive chef there at Planta. And
is there a link for it, or is it just still under construction?
So the website is plantarestaurants.com.
Planta?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me get that. Planta.com. All right, we're about to bring that joint up. We're gonna put that in the link. Make sure.
Yeah, plantarestaurants.com. That's
Planta Restaurants.
Yeah. Plantarestaurants.com.
Got it. Okay, cool. Make sure I got the right shit. Let's see. Give me all this LinkedIn stuff. Let me see if that's what they're talking about. That's Miami.
Yeah, one in Miami. We opened one in Atlanta. The one of two. There's two coming this year. I'm super excited about that.
All right. So what we'll do is, cause I got the LinkedIn one. So what I'm gonna do is put the LinkedIn link, and people can do a little more research.
Yes, sir.
So everybody chat, shout out to Melanated. What's up, love? Guns Don't Argue, Jay the Shooter, Skilly, Showtime. What's up? Man, we got a few people on here, man. Like I said, I'm not no super celebrity out this motherfucker, but if we can reach one person.
Yo, you are a super celebrity, man. You got this platform popping. I never even heard of it. And I'm thankful. That's another thing, too. Thank you for inviting me on this. This means a lot to me.
Hey, brother, you already know, man. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm here for that. Because you doing big things out there trying to get people healthy, man. We gotta talk about that for a minute.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So, bruh, this is pretty cool, man. So you've been global.
Yeah.
You've been cooking mad food out here. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. What's some of your favorite dishes? Let people know, like, when you make a dish, like, what are some of your favorite dishes that you can throw down?
Oh man, right now I know this might sound a little cliche, but what we doing at Planta, man? So Planta is one of three concepts. I'm gonna give you a little rundown about the.
Go ahead, man. Give us all that joint.
I work with. So Planta has three concepts. The concept that I'm happy to be a part of here in Atlanta, the first one in Atlanta, is Italian American inspired. So there, I mean, we got the 100% plant based. We got the burger that's 100% plant based. None of this mock meat stuff. like all made in house. And my favorite dish is one of a pasta dish that we serve right now. It's called lumaconi. It's a spicy lumaconi. So think of a tomato based sauce that kind of puts you in the mind of like a banging macaroni and cheese, but it's tomato based pasta. And we
Oh,
also
wow.
yeah, it's amazing. And we do a carbonara too. So those who are familiar with Italian cuisine, carbonara is a creamy white sauce that usually goes on pasta. So it's really good. It comes with our mushroom bacon and our tempeh bacon, and it's amazing. So I love heat. You know, when I eat my food cooked, I like a little spice, definitely something savory, and I love sauce. Sauces on my my dishes as well. So right now, favorite dish is our pastas. I'm rocking out with those two. We have five on the menu, but those two are my favorite right now. And then
Nice.
I usually switch it up. But right now, pasta and any type of Asian food is my dish too. I love Asian food, vegetables, sauteed, stir fries. We good.
Nice. Nice. Man, that sounds good. Man, I have to check that joint out when I come down there, man. I got to check out Planta.
Yeah, for
Because
sure. Good.
you're the executive chef, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Nice. And you said it's going to open up in a couple of weeks?
June 30th is our opening date. Schedule.
Wow. Okay. Oh, shit. That's around the corner. Damn, you're going to be busy.
Yeah, it's coming. It's going down.
Shit, man. God damn. Man, I'm so big because, we're going to be down there representing down there for sure. I'm definitely going to get down there before this year is out so I can try some of that food.
Yeah, VIP, man. You come in, you on the list. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, say less, brother. I'll be there. I like that VIP shit. I've only experienced it a couple times in my life. So anytime I get to experience VIP, I'm in the mix.
Yeah, leave your wallet in the car, man.
Phew, say no more, brother. I like that shit even better. Free. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Look, man, it's some crazy shit. I had to have you on here. This is a perfect weekend, right? Thought a friend of mine, very perfect weekend for you to be here. It's about the fellas, black man doing big things, right? Showing us healthy ways to eat. And I've seen some of these pictures of your food on the gram.
Yes, sir.
So before you got into Planta, what were some of your favorite dishes prior to that? Like I feel like this chicken dish you did, this chicken burger, this shit look good as hell.
Yeah, so everything on IG was made from plants. There's not. I ain't post anything.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all plants right there on my IG. That chicken sandwich that you see, that's with a company out in LA. This sister that makes chicken, fried chicken.
Okay.
And I ordered a product from her. Actually, she sent me some products, some sample stuff to have some fun with in the kitchen. And yeah, that's where you got that. That's Atlas Monroe. They make one of actually her product was rated one of the number one chicken sandwiches in America in a contest that had real chicken. Like she won a contest in New Orleans a couple years ago.
Wow.
Version of chicken in a chicken competition. So salute to Atlas Monroe. They got amazing products. Stay online and you can order from them as well. They have an excellent product, and I believe her products are soy free as well. I have to double check that, but amazing product. If you trying to transition, I know a lot of people who want to get off, meat, and it's a lot of products out there to make your transition easy. You know.
Right. I'm putting that in a link now. Atlas Monroe.
Yeah,
AtlasMonroe.com.
that's a black.
Yeah, that sounds like a melanated. Cooking vegan dishes is definitely like art.
Yeah, and they have some good stuff, good products on their website as well.
Nice. Nice, man. Yeah, I might check that out too, man. Throwing it out there for the people. Bro, this is crazy, man. Bro, you out here just making moves. I'm surprised, right? I know you're gonna be real busy.
Yeah,
Putting in a lot of work, creating dishes, healthy and tasty. That's the key. They gotta be good as well as good for you, right?
great taste. You'll see on the reviews like we almost at 5 stars.
Nice. You're gonna be there.
Yeah.
You're gonna be there. Have you ever thought about? I know you got IG. Have you thought about doing a YouTube platform yourself to show the people how you get things?
Yeah, you know what? I've always over the last about a year or two, I've been thinking about that super heavy, like setting something up at the crib and getting into that. And I definitely want to get into that, man. Maybe we'll have to collab on something. You have to show me some of these tricks and moves, man.
Oh, no question, man. No doubt, man. Come on, I got you, man. I'll show you how the shit is done. You know, I always, I always like help people get up there. Make that bust a move, especially when they're doing some good shit. You know, and my face there, it helps people push because I know how to engage. It's not that difficult. It's pretty easy to engage with people. So yeah, I'll definitely help you. Whatever you need, man. And if I don't know, I got some people who definitely know how to do this thing.
All right.
I'll definitely give you some tips and stuff like that and tricks of how to show this joke. But it don't really take much, honestly. A little bit of time.
Yep.
But you got to. Well, I see you was drinking on. What you drinking on?
Oh, this is some coconut water right now. That's all.
Okay. Even when he drinking healthy.
When I do put it down, I'm into them Japanese whiskeys right now.
Okay.
But that's my drink of choice. But I had to rock out with you today, so I want to be on point for my brother.
Look, I'm gonna let you know right now, brother. You ain't ever gonna be on a platform like mine. Because you pretty much can do whatever you want. You can drink whatever you want, smoke whatever you want, eat whatever you want. The only thing we can't do is show guns. That's it. That's the YouTube rule.
Yeah.
Right? And play like music. Because I played, I used to have these joints jam sessions, right? On my joint, playing some good ass hip hop and shit. And YouTube gonna shut my ass down 4 times.
Wow.
Yeah. So everything else, fuck them.
Yeah.
Do you, man? I want you to be as comfortable as possible when you're rocking with me, and that's pretty much it right there. Oh, here's some strategic works. He said he here in the Atlanta area metro. He looking forward to checking you out, man. Experiencing your joint.
Yo, come through, man. Tell him. As a matter of fact, we having like a family and friend night a couple of days before we enter. You get their information. Anybody that's online right now, I will invite them to that. And you get their information. I'll shoot the link to you, and you can get it to them, or they can, follow me, DM me on my IG, and I'll send them to where they could come experience the restaurant before we open. I think it's going to be the 27th on the 28th of this month. But they'll be able to come to the service. I'll invite them, put them on the RSVP list, and they'll be able to eat and drink for free.
Oh, shit.
Anybody in Atlanta or live in Atlanta, get my DM me, and then I'll send them a link to where they could come and bring up to 3 people to our friends and family event.
Y'all see that right there. Plant Supreme. I got your bad boy on the marquee going across. Yeah. Plant Supreme ATL. Reach him out on Instagram, Strategic Works. If you want to get there on the 27th to get some free eats and some free drink and experience a healthy experience with friends and family. Definitely do that shit. Do that shit. Show love. We got to support our people, man. Make working hard and making things happen out here.
Yes, sir.
So, man, shit. So we got all the professional stuff out the way. Let's take it back, bruh. I remember when we was going to school and shit. Everybody don't know. Me and this brother went to school together back in the day.
Back in the day.
We was on a ball team. Now, I'm going to let you know. I played, my stats of basketball like Stephen A. Smith's stats. I got average 3 points a game. Yeah. 2 rebounds a game and shit. But there was his brother. This brother, he was a point guard, right? This brother was like Showtime. Magic Johnson was his guy.
Yeah.
But he played like Showtime out there.
I tried, man. We grow up playing sports as kids.
Right.
Magic was my guy for sure. Still is. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Yeah. Magic, greatest point guard of all time, man.
Oh, no doubt, man. He played just like him, man. He used to dish some shit off.
Yeah, man. It's inspiration. When you get inspired, you try to make it work, man. Yeah, those were the days. What the anniversary is coming up soon, right? That's what they doing.
Yeah, man. 30 years. Class reunion, man. August.
Man, that's gonna be something else.
That just tells us how old we is. What that shit says. God damn.
Time fly, man.
No doubt, man. So This shit is fucking crazy. So I'm trying to think of some other shit to ask. You still hooping, or you just kind of like chilling now?
Oh, you know what? I be wanting to a lot, and the only thing that I worry about is all I can see is injury. I'm like, yo, if I sprain my ankle, I got, I work on my feet all day. I do work
Right,
out like crazy though. I do stay physically active right now. I'm doing yoga, which I really enjoy. I just got back into that, like really, where I go at least two times a week. But boxing,
nice.
I started doing some boxing, man. You know, it's keeping me sharp and it's helping keep my brain sharp as well. Like I just started taking. I go to this spot here in Atlanta, and man, I go there about 3 times a week. Do yoga on too, and then I'm always active. Like I would choose to do an outdoor activity over, like even if it's just a walk.
Right,
I don't really like running too much because it's hard on the knees.
right.
But like anything, that I can stay active with, like do a little hiking or walking or just getting outside, getting some sun. I'm all in for. But playing ball, I be feeling it sometimes. I be wanting to get out there and run a game, but I'll be like, if I do, I ain't gonna be balling like I used to, obviously. And
Right.
I'll be worried about the little ankle sprains and because I gotta get that money.
Oh, no question. That bag, you gotta get that bag. Got bills to pay, man. You gotta eat.
Yeah, I gotta be on my feet. I'm on my feet 10, 11 hours a day. So it's very important for me to keep that in mind. Like, but I shoot around every now and then for sure. I'm
No
a
doubt.
New York Knicks loyalist, that's for sure.
Right, no question. Shout out to the Knicks making to the playoffs this season.
That's right. Yesterday
So,
Knicks are not today's Knicks, man. We on top.
right, no doubt. We had a little bit of a run back in the early '90s, man, but
Yeah. That,
we had that one guy, that one fucking guy, that one guy. Now, speaking of that one guy, this has definitely been a debate for shit ever right now. Last 20 years, I'd say last 10. I won't even go that far. Who you got, Michael Jordan or LeBron James?
as far as got like for what? Like if I had to pick a team, that would be
Yeah,
my
the GOAT. Who you think is the greatest?
so I would say this. Like you said, Magic Johnson, you knew Magic Johnson was my guy.
Yep.
I think I would go with and I being a Knicks fan, hated Jordan growing up. They used to they the reason why we didn't win a championship in back in the '90s was that era.
Right.
I always respected Jordan 1,000%, but I think there's no debate. I would take a LeBron James over Michael Jordan, and here's a few reasons why. I think LeBron is the best player ever. I mean, he got the scoring record to prove it. He got four rings. I know Jordan got 6 and never lost in the finals and all that. He's 6-0 in the finals, but those are different times. But I just like the all-around game that LeBron has. LeBron is just a 1 through 5 positional player. Like he could play all 5 positions. Jordan can't do that. And Jordan, first of all, he don't have to do that. But
Right.
If I'm building a team, I'm taking and they both like 1A and 1B.
Gotcha.
You ain't gonna go wrong obviously with any of the others, but I like LeBron, man. He's present. He's still doing it right now. He's still there. He's still adding on to his, I see you out of there, but it's the truth. Jordan, and I think LeBron will make a better executive than Michael Jordan.
I'll say this. I give MJ as far as on the court, off the court, LeBron.
Yeah.
All day. All day.
All day.
LeBron is definitely a better man.
Hey man, LeBron is solid, man. Think about it. Jordan came in, rocked out, but LeBron was under more pressure coming in the league, than Michael Jordan. Jordan was, LeBron straight out of high school, was named the greatest high school player ever. Like think about the amount of pressure being the number 1 pick. Jordan just came. I really I want to say he shocked people, but nobody expected Jordan to be who he is. Like, that was unpredictable, right? Or he would have been the number 1 pick. But everybody had that pressure on LeBron. Like, yo, this is the chosen one. He was the first, I think, high school athlete to be on a cover of Sports Illustrated. So think about that amount of pressure for a kid, a 17-year-old kid out of high school, and he exceeded. In my opinion, with all the pressure, Jordan didn't have all that pressure coming up.
That's true.
LeBron was supposed to be, like I said, he was the savior. He came in, all this pressure, greatest high school athlete ever, and he delivered.
I give you points on that one. That's true because New Jersey Nets picked Sam Bowie.
Yeah, Sam Bowie. Right, Sam Bowie, and there was another player who got picked before him.
Yeah, I
think was the third pick that year.
I think so.
Yeah, we could probably definitely fact check that, but I'm pretty sure Jordan was the third pick in his draft. A couple of teams missed out on him.
Yeah. Hey, think about it. And that's a good question. Would he have been that person had he not gone to the Bulls? That's the question. We don't know. He could have been, but things happen as fate has it, what it does. But that's true. I'll give you points on that one. LeBron definitely had a lot more pressure.
Way more pressure.
I mean, I think Reebok threw a $90 million deal at him before he even got on the team.
Oh, really?
I think so. When he first came to high school, I think Reebok was the first sneaker deal that I think that LeBron James had. They threw $90 million at him. So it was crazy. James Well, what up? Only June, no less Saint. Jason Ewan, what's happening? OG $2, what's good? Shit. Yo, OG, if you down there in the ATL area, man, reach out to my dude, Plant Supreme ATL, man. They doing something on the 27th of June. You get your free eats, free drink. It's gonna be meatless. OG $2. He sells sauces, man. He does the sauces and seasonings.
Okay, bet that.
So definitely, OG, reach out to him and you see what y'all can do. Maybe you'll do a little collaboration or something.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, but that's LeBron. He's great. Jordan is great. Two of the best, greatest of all time. Just different eras. That's all.
Right. I'll give you that. So, talk about some hoop, hip hop. We just gonna talk some random shit now. We got all the good stuff, but we're gonna flip back into your food and that because this is about health, about freedom. Hip hop, man. Let's tell these cats about hip hop. Give me your top 10 right now.
My top 10 MCs?
MCs.
Ah, man. That shit changes a lot sometimes. But number one, well, I hate to say number one, but my favorites off the rip always have been Nas and Ghostface Killah are to me my favorite MCs. Nas, Ghostface Killah, Mos Def, aka Yasin Bey.
Yep.
Prodigy from Mobb Deep.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P. Prodigy, one of my favorites. Of course, Big. KRS-One is probably he's a god to me. KRS-One. Rakim, of course. Rakim, God MC. Big Daddy Kane is one of my favorite, MCs ever. Who else out there? You kind of caught me off guard with that one right there. But those are just names that automatically come to mind. When I'm damn, these guys been doing it, and Nas been doing it for 30 years now.
Main source, man.
Yeah, still dropping, that heat, that flavor.
Yeah.
And shit, who else? Name some of yours. Big too. I love Big to death. I love Big as a lyricist, a storyteller. Unfortunately, his time on this planet wasn't as long as I would have liked to celebrate him. But definitely, man, I think Big would have probably been one of the best, for sure. The best. One of the best to do it.
No question. Mine? Yeah. The God MC, number one for me.
Mm-hmm.
Rakim. My favorite joint to this day is Eric B. as president. That's my shit.
All right.
Nas, Big, Pac, Jay-Z's earlier shit.
I love Hov. I left Hov out. I miss Hov. Hov, definitely.
Prodigy, Mobb Deep, of course.
Man. Yes, sir.
Of course. MC Light.
Yeah, I would say. You know what? I was just about to say a female MC too, a Lauren Hill. You know, but we didn't get enough from a with the solo tips but I
Right.
love L Boogie, one of my favorite MCs. Period.
No question. No question. Man, trying to think of some other cats I used to get busy with, man. Um, I like Large Professor, Main Source, who brought out Nas, The Weekend at Barbecue, right?
Yes, sir.
Who else I used to rock with back in those days? Leaders of the New. Busta Rhymes is one of my favorite ones too.
Man, Busta Rhymes, you seen Busta live? You ever went to his live show?
No, I haven't seen him live. I just seen him like video live.
Man, you go to a Busta show. Last summer, I think maybe September of this past year, I caught this. It was a New York State of Mind tour. Headline Nas, Wu-Tang, Busta Rhymes, and like I said, Nas and Ghost is my favorite MCs. When Busta took the stage, though, it was lights out.
Oh, shut it down like that.
Shut it down, and I love Busta as well. And Busta immediately best performer I ever seen in my life, and that's all Johnny. And, I go to every concert. I like rock. I listen to soft rock, 80s soft rock, love it. Jazz. Anything with entertainment with some soul and some flavor, I could rock with it. You know what I'm saying? And Busta by far was the best performance I ever seen live. And I've been to shows, man.
We talking 80s. Okay, 80s rock. 80s rock, whether it's soft rock or hard rock. Give me some of your groups you used to rock with.
What, 80s?
Yeah, we gonna be on a white boy shit right now.
Oh, cool. I could rock that way. What's Hall & Oates?
Okay.
Sure. Culture Club.
Okay.
Boy
George. Right.
What's you say?
Said Boy George. Yeah, I got you.
Club. Shit. Eurythmics. What's the Blondie?
Damn.
Led Zeppelin. Shit. Alabama. Chicago. Like those are 70.
Yeah.
But yeah, I loved all that shit. Definitely, Hall & Oates is one of my favorites to this day. I still listen to a lot of that vibe. A lot of groups. That whole I just put a little playlist in, throw some 80s soft rock. I'm good, man.
Right, nothing wrong with that, man. I like some of my rock groups. I like Twisted Sister.
Yeah.
I liked shit. I fuck with something tip of my tongue. I fuck like Cars, The Police.
Yep.
Billy Idol. Yeah. I fucks with them. I give her a hard time because she likes the Backstreet Boys.
You know what? I'm too big of a New Edition fan to even, that's how I rate my groups of that era. New Edition or Jodeci, and if they can't, and then nah. I'm not interested. But Blackstreet, they did their thing though. They had their run.
Well, yes, no, not Blackstreet.
Oh no,
the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Boys. No, I love Blackstreet too, but Backstreet. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I laugh, but I do fuck with that one song, My Heart though. I have to say, I fuck with that song. Low key, I fuck with that song.
Yeah.
Low key, very low key.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very low key. Y'all heard it here. Very low key. I fuck with that song. And maybe more because my friend likes it. So, but that's okay, right? Music, the thing is about music brings people together, right? Mm-hmm. We love music. And, if you were 80s, you pretty much almost not had a choice to kind of like some of that stuff. And you just grew on it.
That was one of the beautiful things about it because we got that diversity, right? You got that exposure to different cultures. Like, now, with this playlist, everybody kind of get, an overload of doing what you want to do, and you're not going to be open unless you get introduced to it, right?
Right.
And that's what that radio did back in those days, man. They introduced you to you know, a lot of different genres of music, and it was a beautiful thing, man, to do that. Because you know, soft rock and those beautiful songs, you know, beautiful records. But that's
Yeah,
kind of what hip hop did for, you know, the other culture. Like, you know, a lot of suburbanites and, you know, a lot of, you know, white America got introduced to, you know, our music through hip hop culture. So same way we got introduced to soft rock and other genres through, they got introduced to hip hop through music, and it's a beautiful thing, man.
right, right.
Diversity and togetherness is what's needed, and it brought a lot of us together, and that's a beautiful thing what hip hop did. Cause I, you know, I've been all around the world, man. I remember one time being in Hong Kong, and it was, this is probably shit. I was in my 30s then, but I remember going out there, and one of the first rap records I was hearing was The Game. I was like, it was playing "Hate It or Love It" over there, like out.
Woo-hoo.
And they like, you know, "Hate It or Love It" is banging on the streets. And I'm in Hong Kong. I'm like, what? Okay, all right. You know, hip hop is all the way in Hong Kong. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's everywhere, man. I mean, Japan was big on it. When I was in Korea, no, when I was in Germany first, they had this German artist that has featured Snoop Dogg on that joint.
Mm,
Never heard that song before and haven't heard it since.
wow.
Um, and then when I was in Korea, a Korean artist had Snoop on there. So Snoop is also a global phenomenon,
Yeah,
right?
Snoop is, yeah, he's out of this world.
Yeah, so it was crazy listening to how, like you said, hip hop is definitely, because we know, like, between us and like the UK, UK was huge on hip hop back when I had the Cookie Crew
Mm,
and Slick Rick, few cats that we knew about back in the day.
right.
Now they got, Garage and a lot of hip hop artists over there. I listen to, like, the Soul Solid Crew, um, oh shit, More Fire Crew, some of the older ones, Miss Dynamite.
Mm.
I used to listen to a lot of them when I was over there. So it
Yeah,
was,
I got put on to that because I know, you know, I'm just stuck in my little American ways. I ain't really branched out to no international artists.
bruh, look, it was funny, right? You know D'Angelo, right? Everybody knows D'Angelo. There was a dude over in the UK named Lamar
Hmm.
that kind of almost had the same kind of vibe
Okay.
as a D'Angelo.
Mm.
Even down to like the style with the cornrows.
Word.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was kind of funky, man. There's some really cool artists over there.
I
Yeah.
can. They sold over there.
Oh yeah. Look, I went to. There's a joint they used to have. They don't have no more. They stopped doing that years ago. It was called Southport Weekender.
Hmm.
It was a music festival. Man, that shit used to be so live. We'd have artists from all over the world, British, other places throughout the world, and then American artists too, like Music Soul Child, Sam Salter, Jazzy Jeff was, whew, Jazzy Jeff was shit, melt that motherfucker.
Man, I see him live one time too, a DJ set. So I already know. I already know what time it is.
The most underrated DJ in history.
You know what? I'll give you. I'll agree with that for sure. Hands down.
Man, look, yo, he was rocking one time with these guys called Masters at Work, right?
Hmm.
They're a house. They do a lot of house music. He was rocking on 3 turntables, man,
Wow.
killing it. Burn that shit down. Yo, that was the coolest shit. And speaking of Jazzy Jeff, if anybody's in the DMV area, Jazzy Jeff is going to be in DC at a block party in DC. That shit is going to be fire.
When is this?
Next weekend,
Damn.
24th of June, coming up.
Mm.
I'm going to be in the mix.
Yo.
I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
I ain't missed that because like going to be some heavy go-go, but Jazzy Jeff is headlining.
Okay.
He's like the DJ that's going to be setting it off. So, yeah, I can't miss that. Can't miss that. Not at all. Guns don't argue. What's happening? Shan, I see you up in here, Jason, once again. 2A in LA. Man, them guns you got, bro. Damn. 2A in LA, man, they talking about that Cali that ain't got shit. You showing them motherfuckers wrong.
Yeah. Mm.
So you smoking on some hookah, man. What flavor you got? What flavors you be smoking on?
Well, today I mixed mine with a little mint and peach. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a little mint, a little peach. You know, got the little setup. Something simple, something light.
No question, man. No question. I'm doing what's called Queen of Sex by Starbucks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm firing up on.
What's the name again?
Queen of Sex.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
What,
man.
what type of flavor is that? Profile.
It's got like a mixture of like a small minty, um, not apple, but like a mixed fruit with a little bit of mint flavor.
Yeah.
Real nice. It's real nice. Real nice. So, man, bro, this is crazy. So, I'm gonna put it to the people. Anybody in the chat got any questions or would like to come on here? Please give me a thumbs up in the chats. Show some love. If you want to come on here, ask my boy, Mr. Chef Frederick, some questions about his cooking or just about life in general, man. Come on through. Say what's up. You got any questions? While we sitting here just chopping it right now.
Yeah.
Shit. Facts, Jason, man. 2A in LA got some shit.
Yeah.
Man, that dude's got some guns. Motherfuckers is nice. I'm like, ooh. Yeah, his gun game is sick. He got a serious gun game.
Yeah. I'm
Serious gun game.
behind, man. I got three, and it's a little behind.
Man, look, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, brother.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can use those three, that's all you need. Just load up on ammo.
Yeah, heard.
That's it. Shoot, yeah. Melanie, like, I want to eat at that restaurant. She
Come
wants to
through.
go.
Anytime. Come through.
Facts. Melanie, you got a pass. You got an invite. Yeah, man. It's been crazy. So are you gonna if you're not too busy, you gonna make it to the 30 years?
I'm sorry. You said I'm gonna make it to where?
The 30 year?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna see because I know it's in August, right?
Yep. It's the it's August 4th or August 5th.
Yeah, Laura reached out to me. You remember Laura, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she reached out, sent me a link, but I'm definitely gonna try, man. It'll be good for me to, you know what I'm saying. I haven't been home. Shit, it's been a minute, man.
Because you've been in Atlanta for how long? Like 20 years, 30 years?
About 20 years now.
What part of Atlanta?
I live in the city, so right on the western side.
Okay. Let me ask you something. Before you got down there 20 years ago, did you go to the Freaknik?
Oh, for sure. You know, let me tell you, man, how my connection to Atlanta even started. So, I've been coming to Atlanta since I was a kid, like young. My mother's sister, my aunt Deborah, she graduated from college at North Carolina A&T, and she was the first, in my immediate family that moved here in the '80s. So
Okay.
you know how it is. Your parents got family in the South. That's what you did. They sent you home to go stay with some family members in the South, and so yeah, I've been coming since I was probably like 11, 12 years old.
Okay.
So oldest sister moved here right after she graduated high school. My sister, Tamika, she's 4 or 5 years older than me, and she moved to Atlanta because my aunt was down here. She had a support system. She just wanted to get out of New York and continue college down here. So she moved, and then that's when all that Freaknik. Shortly after that, that's when in like the '96. I've been to Freaknik '97, '98, and 96, '97, and '98.
Okay.
So that was the wildest of the wild Freakniks. The ones where nobody don't want to be seen on tape with the documentary that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Them days, you think you experienced everything, but Freaknik was just something different, man.
Yeah, I haven't been to Freaknik. I haven't.
It was just think of strip club in the street, whatever, anything goes in the street. But it was some wild times. We had some fun, man. I will leave it at that.
I didn't get it in it. Like I've been through Atlanta a couple times, but I got it in at Augusta,
Yeah, Augusta.
where be right in the mix on all that booty music, booty jumping music.
You know,
Yeah,
Atlanta culture here, the strip club culture. It's nothing like any and I've been all around, but no strip clubs can match Atlanta. I think,
Magic City.
yeah, Magic City. You had a Blue Flame that's the one that's in the hood, but that's the classic Atlanta. You're gonna see
Right.
that old Atlanta vibe.
The bullet wounds and shit.
Yeah, you're gonna see it. Follies was closed down. Follies closed down, but that was a classic spot. It was a couple of them. Club Wax and all these spots. They just historic. They're part of the culture here, the culture of Atlanta.
Right.
I haven't been into a state. I've been to a couple of different ones, like in Miami, but they're still trying to chase Atlanta a little bit.
Right.
When it comes
Right.
to
But I live. I was stationed in Fort Meade. Been to the Chocolate City, the OG Chocolate City, Washington D.C. baby.
Yeah.
D.C. is Chocolate City through and through.
Yes, sir.
Of course, gentrification, shit happened. But back in the '90s, the spot was right of passage. Anybody who got stationed at Fort Meade, and I've been to these spots before then, but anybody say the rite of passage, you had to go to the Penthouse off of Georgia Ave. You had to go to the Penthouse.
Off of Georgia?
Off of Georgia Ave. It was down past Walter Reed. There was a Chinese spot next to it. 2 drink minimum. You roll to the side, go down, get your drinks, come up, and A team was there. The B team would show up at like 9. Man, that shit used to be wild. Now, as far as Atlanta had the up on that, but House of Pain definitely got love.
Yeah, I have that. You said it's not there no more?
Nah, man, it's gone. It's gone. The one that's still standing strong is in Baltimore called Norma Jeans.
Okay.
They did a lot of tip drilling up in there and shit. I remember one time I was up in there. This trip, they got like these poles that went up and they had a horizontal pole. This chick grabbed up there, did a pull up, and it dropped down to a split. Motherfuckers threw all their dollars out. Just said, roof.
I mean, yeah, that's some hard work right there. That's performance.
Bruh. Yo, she dropped into a split. We're like, oh shit. Y'all was fucking crazy, man. It was like, and of course it was back. Okay, before that I did that joint, but when it really got when Jeezy came out with his album, and, I mean they played the entire album in that club. Trap Star, what else they play? Soul Survivor, all that stuff in there. Them was getting in.
Yeah.
It was some times, man. It was some times. It's been a long time since I've been to anything even representing a strip club.
Hey,
years.
When you come through, man, Planta, then Blue Flame right after.
Oof. I don't know. I went for the Planta. I may have to fall back on the Blue Flame. I like my dollars. I like my money. I like my money.
Yo, we just go in there, throw back a couple of shots, chill. Lap dances in Atlanta, it's like $5, man. It ain't that much. You give them $5-10. They in your lap for one song. We good.
Oof. We'll see. I might have to pass on that part, but we'll see. You never know. Right? I ain't getting in trouble. No, it's been a minute, man. I really fill out that joint. It's been how long it's been? Fuck. It's been at least 15 years. So I kind of like 15 years ago. Oh fuck yeah. I'd have been in the mix with you. I'm like, yeah, let's go. But now I'm like, I'm going to Bible study. I'm doing doing the Lord's work.
wrong with that, man.
Oh shit! Oh my goodness, man. No, it's always cool to when you think back. We all have fun growing up and stuff like
You
that.
got
So,
to, man. Experience life. Experience it.
no doubt.
As long as you ain't hurting nobody or hurting yourself, let's do it.
No question. No question. No, I'll definitely be at that restaurant though.
Yo, you're more than welcome, man. Yo, I thank you for having me too as a guest, man. I really appreciate that.
Oh, brother, you already know it's nothing, man. You already know, man. You family, bro. You family, man. We grew up together, man. We was in a ball team together. We family.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everybody else, they may have to work a little harder. But man, you always got a spot here, man. Anything new coming up, man, just hit me up, man. We talk about it.
Oh, for sure, man. We gotta do something together, soon.
Oh, no doubt, bro. We definitely got. Look, we gonna get the pistolas going.
Yeah.
Smoke some hookahs and shit. If you back up in the DMV, man, we'll definitely get out for sure.
Yeah.
I know you've been real busy and stuff like that. So
I'm always there, like at least one time a year. So I'll
okay,
link up with you for sure, because that's one of my favorite areas. I love the DMV area, man. That's been like I say Atlanta my second home. That's my third home. I've been up there shooting up there the last like 3 years, like at least for a couple weeks at a time. So it's two planters in DC right now.
Oh wow.
So I'm definitely gonna be up there. It's one in Bethesda, in Bethesda, and there's one in the Queen restaurant, which is the sister restaurant. That's on what is that? Hamilton Avenue, or New Hampton Avenue, one of the two, but it's there.
I know where you at.
Yeah, for sure.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep, New Hampshire. Yep.
New Hampshire. That's right. 1200 Hampshire Avenue, right there. So, yep.
Hey, Melanie says, "Congrats on the restaurant."
Oh, thank you.
Oh shit! Another thing I want to ask you about the rest. Have you ever heard about? I know you heard about it in Atlanta, but have you linked up with a sister? I think she got Slutty Vegan.
Yeah. Well, I haven't linked up with her officially, but yeah, she came into a couple of restaurants I used to work with before, like the True Food Kitchen. I met her before several times. We actually bumped into each other. They do like fast food, like mentality and serve that vibe. But yeah, I've definitely been over there before. I think we probably met. I would like to say it's been about 4 years ago when I first initially met her. But I've seen her and we crossed paths again and spoke probably about 3 months ago.
Okay.
Like Atlanta's weird like that. It's small. I know they're gonna be all in a position, in the restaurant where we open it now, because like I said, it's elevated dining, so it's a really cool spot to come on like a date night or just chilling. In the area we're at in Atlanta is definitely like one of the like more nicer sides of town. As far as like what I mean by that is like a lot of different restaurant choices, a lot of bars, to hang out, little hangout area right off the belt line for those who are familiar with Atlanta, over there near off of Edgewood and Inman Park area. So it's definitely a beautiful side of town, and it's gonna be the core of the restaurant is gonna be like really chill and relaxing. So I already know we're gonna get a lot of famous celebrities in the house, because that's what Atlanta is. It's nothing you bumping anybody anywhere, especially here in Atlanta. So I already know we're gonna do it up, man. And I will be taking some pictures. Whoever come in the room building, I'll take some pictures and post them. I normally don't do that, but I think I'm gonna do it this go around, because I just want to get more people familiar with eating plant-based and coming to a good restaurant that serves good food. So this go around, we'll start snapping a couple pictures and posting some stuff.
No question, man. I like that shit. That shit, right? That joint gonna be right, man, brother. Oh, another thing too. Talk about this. Last thing we'll talk about, and we'll wrap it up. You are in a contest.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna put the link up right now so people know. Right? Talk a little bit about that, man. Let people know what time it is.
Yeah. It was Chef Carla from the Food Network. It's the contest is called Favorite Chef. It's at favoritechef.com. That's the link right there on the screen. You can vote for me. Uh, the winner gets like a feature in the magazine, um, and a few other things. I don't remember offhand exactly what it is, but right now I'm number 7, I think, on the list. I'm ranked number 7 in the contest. It ends in 3 more days, or 3 or 4 more days, and they're gonna select the winner. But you can go up there to that link and vote for me, and if I win, yeah, I think I'll be in a magazine, or and get like a set of knives and a recipe featured. But it's a cool opportunity. When I was approached to enter my name in the hat, you had to get selected to do it. And I honestly did the registration, and I kind of forgot about it. I'm so busy. And then I end
Right.
up end up getting an email saying that I was selected to be a part of the opportunity. So I'm really thankful for that as well, and I look forward to go being in other things as well. Like, I got a lot of other stuff that I'm about to do on a professional level in the kitchen anyway. And I'm definitely going to consider getting on these channels, these YouTube channels, and start getting in the kitchen and showcasing my talent, and my hard work.
I'm telling you, because you're down in Atlanta. Have you heard or watched the 85 South show?
Yo, I've heard that. Yeah, I've caught a couple of the podcasts. Right, it's a
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, they down there and they do like, supporting different businesses and people, man. Maybe you get up in there, they're local. They bigger than me. They way bigger than me.
Yo, they just got a bigger platform. They ain't bigger, but we just gonna do the same. We can do it.
Right. No doubt, man. No doubt. Shit, bro. Man, this has been a pleasure, my man.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a real pleasure. It was good seeing you after all these years.
Yes,
Link
sir.
up and talk. Bro, I hope you can make it to the 30, but if you can't, I know you'll be there in
Yo,
spirit.
you know what? I'm gonna. That's enough time for me to get off. You know what I'm saying? To make sure I can get. I'll be in good shape to go.
For
So
sure, man. That should be cool, man. A lot of people love to see you, brother.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to make it there for sure. It'll be a lot of fun. I know I will enjoy myself and and see all my good friends and family too. So I'm with it, man. I'm definitely gonna put it in. If I don't have nothing on the calendar that I could think of right now, but I'm pretty sure if I don't, I'm gonna make time. That's gonna be on my calendar.
My man. My man. Brother, it's a pleasure, man.
Always.
And good best of luck to you. Everybody, go to that link and vote this man. Vote this man. You can vote
Thank you.
quite a few times. Please show this brother some love. DM him, Plant Supreme ATL on Instagram. If you want to link up on the 27th of June, please reach out to this brother, man. It's free food, free drink, and
Right.
you can meet this brother, man. He'll square you away.
All y'all. So just shoot me a DM, and then I'll shoot y'all the link so y'all can come and enjoy the spot.
Brother, man, that's what's up, man. Well, I know you got to get to it, my man.
All right.
Brother, pleasure. I'll talk to you. We'll link up for sure. I'll talk to you a little bit when I get off.
Yo, no doubt. All right, brother.
All right, man.
All right, peace.
Peace out, man. Man, look here, look here, look here. It's been a minute since I talked to that brother. That link's up there. You see it. Get that link. I'm going to throw that link also in the chat. Please reach out to this brother. I'm going to go ahead and give that link. Hold on one second. I'm going to put that link in the chat so you can grab that link. Please vote for this brother. Please show him love. Reach out to him on Instagram because he's doing things out here, trying to change some stuff, man, being creative and giving us good food and healthy foods at the same time. So please, if you're in the Atlanta area or even in the Georgia area, you can make it down there June 27th. Go check him out. Go ahead and reach out to him. Free is good. You get up on that joint, man. I'm telling you, you definitely can do that. Plant Supreme _ATL. How you see it on there on the marquee. Please reach out to them. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Thank you all. Shout out to everybody who came on this joint. You don't know how I do, man. It's been a minute, but it's always good when I get back on this piece. Y'all be safe. Y'all be safe out here. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Father's Day. Gun a hookah. One more smoke. out.